I'm Huizi, reporter of China's Xinhua News Agency. We are at a place where a mass shooting occurred on Friday afternoon local time. There's a mass shooting happened, killing at least 49 people in Christchurch, New Zealand's largest city in the South Island. At least 49 people died in this incident, and another more than 40 people were injured. Now, there's the people injured were treated in the hospital. Now, we are at a place we can see there is a mosque. Now, about 41 people were killed in this mosque on Friday. There's another 7 people were killed in another mosque in eastern Christchurch. We are at a place in the center of the Christchurch city. Now we can see police are heavily armed. There is a heavy security presence here, and the major roads into the Christchurch Central were cordoned off. And the city become very quiet, and people become quite feared by this incident. Now we can see people come from all the direction of Christchurch to mourn for the dead, and they presented flowers and the notes here, and they also draw their hearts on the trunk of the tree to show their condolences, to pay their tribute to the victim. We can also see a box, and people put food and a little note and saying, "Yeah, we appreciate you." So there's a very hearty note that people wrote as a way to show their condolence. The number of people come to pay their condolence are increasing. Although the mayor of Christchurch and also the prime minister remind people to stay at home and not to come outside this weekend, but still people choose to go to the place where the shooting occurred last Friday afternoon to pay tribute, to show their condolences. Now, the flowers are were orderly placed here, and we can see a piece of paper. It says, "I'm so sorry you have met this terrible harm. We are one people. You are my neighbors, my friends, my whānau, my love to you." My whānau is the language of Maori, Te Maori in New Zealand. It means a community. So more and more people come here voluntarily to present flowers and to the victim. And we can also see a placard. And there's a picture showing 2 women hugged each other. It says, "This is your home, and you should have been safe here." And there's several signatures with loving heart. People express their condolences in this very hearty drawing. And there's also candles put beside the flowers. And it's getting dark now in Christchurch, so there will be more candles lit to show condolences. Now we can see there's a large number of police, armed police officers on duty here. And Christchurch is quite a peaceful city, and it's known for that for a long time, and it's famous for the tourism, and it's a hub in the South Island of New Zealand. But on Friday, there's a really a bad incident happened. The mass shooting affect the city in a great way, and people all talk about it. And in the morning, we saw women started sobbing, began crying when they presented flowers um, in mourning for the victim. This area is cordoned off by the police. The vehicles are restricted from entering here, although we can see the cars of the residents living in the houses in the streets, but vehicles outside cannot come at this moment. But people still choose to walk in to show condolences and to present flowers to the victims. On Saturday, whole day, there's a large number of people come to express their condolences. And in the nearby Hagley Park. Hagley Park is the central park in the Christchurch, and it is the park just uh, one road away from the mosque where the mass shooting happened yesterday. Now, when the mass shooting happened about 1:40 p.m. on Friday, initially people are told there are 9 people being killed, and later the number increased to 27, and then 40, and then 49. Now the number of the dead people we've got is still 49, and more than 40 people were injured. Among the 49 people being killed, there were several children, and pictures of the children being killed and lying on the ground were circulated on the internet. It's quite sad. And when the mayor of Christchurch, Denzel, received interview of Xinhua News Agency, she told Xinhua it was an unspeakable tragedy. And the Prime Minister of New Zealand described Friday as the darkest day of New Zealand. The last time the New Zealand Prime Minister described the darkest day of New Zealand is the February 22nd, 2011. On that day, Christchurch suffered a 7.8 earthquake. But there's the epicenter of the quake was in the city center, and it killed 185 people, and including more than 20 Chinese students studying Christchurch. That day is also the darkest day of New Zealand. And yesterday, we have another darkest day for New Zealand. We can see there's a row of flowers and put beside the road. And this morning, the suspect, who's 28 years old, appeared in court, and he was charged with murder. And the suspect was suspected of killing the more than 40 people in two mosques. One is the mosque nearby from the place where I'm staying, in the city center of Christchurch, and another one is in the district of Linwood in Christchurch. The two mosques were 9 minutes drive between each other. So the suspect killed about 40 people in one mosque, and then he drove to another mosque in the eastern part of Christchurch and killed another 8 people. So it's a very very bad incident, the mass shooting. Now, after people present flowers, they don't they don't want to leave. They just stand there. They stand there in silence, paying tribute, and they all look at the mosque because they want to show their condolence. The mosque just right in front of us, across the road, and people stand here looking at the mosque. And it's become quite cold in Christchurch today. It's the early autumn time, so now it's about 7 p.m. The weather become a bit cold now, and we see a poster that put on the tree. Yeah, I think it's like a poem or some words. Yeah, and it says, "And believe again, again. This is faith. To hold Bibles and see jewels, to raise sticks and see forests, to smile with weeping eyes. This is faith." Hi, excuse me. Hi, we are a reporter from Xinhua News Agency. Can I ask you a few questions? Do you?
They will.
Hey, do you come to mourn for the victim for
Oh,
yesterday?
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
We actually had a couple of friends that were in there when it happened. So, but they're alive.
Oh, is that quite sad? Yeah.
Yeah. They managed to get out, so that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's so sad. It's something that you don't expect in New Zealand. You know, it's hard to believe. But,
Yes, it's quite shocking. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So your friend were in the mosque yesterday, or your friend is?
Two of them.
Your friend is. Oh.
They're both. Yeah, they're both all good.
How were they today? How were they now? They're okay.
Oh, just heartbroken.
Yeah, heartbroken. Then they feel very shocked.
Yeah, very shaken.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
That's okay.
Thank you so much. Have a good night. we can see there's the number of police officers are increasing. I think it's like a shift of duty. It's a change of duty. They work 24 hours already. I think more than 24 hours. Yeah. And in the morning, when the suspects appear on the court, it's quite shocking that the suspects smirked in court, and the suspect repeatedly look around the courtroom and face the direction where the media sit. And this 28-year-old suspect, I think the suspect didn't fear, and he just showing his smiles, and people feel quite shocking. People feel quite shocked when they read the news on media. So when we walked here, we can see a long line of cordon here. So the roads beside the mosque were all cordoned off, with armed police officers standing nearby. This is Hui Zi from China's Xinhua News Agency from Christchurch, New Zealand.